Welcome to the metaverse. Let's explore slotting cydroids. Players can now see a complete overview of all their cydroids, which includes the ability to view them by individual cydroids or by the properties they are currently tethered on. But more importantly, this update introduced a major new utility for one of Earth 2's core digital items, jewels, via the release of the cydroid slotting system. Jewels are randomly spawned on land owned by Earth 2 players and can be used as is or crafted burned into higher tiers and qualities, or entirely different types of jewels by using different combination recipes. They can also be slotted into mentars to improve various ecosim-related elements, such as improved ether detection, improved ether evaporation, boosted resource production, and now boost specifications on cydroids. By slotting specific jewels into your cydroid, you can improve a magnitude of its abilities such as raid range, speed, ether dispensing time, power cell efficiency, power concentration level, relocation range, and ether storage. Jewels also have 6 different quality levels, and each quality level provides adjusted improvements to all of the above cydroid abilities, resulting in a complex system involving a variety of jewel combinations, which open up a bunch of new strategies for players. Earth 2 has plans to add even further utility to jewels over time. Cydroid Management Overview. Players can access Cydroid Management under the same Raid Management page, where Civilian Management is already located. If you have no cydroids, you can build cydroids up to the maximum number based on the size of your property. Tip: strategic play is key, and they recommend assessing your property location, size, and neighbors before selecting which property/ys to build your cydroids. Once built, cydroids can raid other players' properties for unstable ether. They can also be relocated to another property owned by the same player. This release of jewel slotting in the Cydroid Management interface provides even more options for players in terms of raiding and strategy, and many players are already realizing just how lucrative raiding can be from correctly slotting jewels into their cydroids. Managed by property. Within the Cydroid Management interface, cydroids can be viewed and managed based on the property they are tethered to. This is useful when looking to 1. Improve the performance of a property, location-based. 2. Relocate a cydroid. 3. Check how many cydroids are currently tethered to each property. 4. Check how many tethered cydroids are currently powered on each property. The property sort by options allow you to sort your properties by order of name, alphabetical, location, alphabetical, tile size or cydroids, number of cydroids tethered, managed by cydroids. The Cydroid Management interface also allows players to view and manage their cydroids individually. This is useful when looking to 1. Improve the performance of an individual cydroid. 2. Improve cydroids based on their rarity, e.g. legendary. 3. Improve cydroids based on their location, e.g. not a specific property but the same megacity. 4. Improve cydroids based on current efficiency %. The Cydroid Sort By options allow you to sort your cydroids by order of name, alphabetical, storage, ether, speed max, travel speed, charge, power cell %, efficiency %, jewels, number of jewels slotted, or location, alphabetical. Cydroid Info. When a cydroid is selected within the Cydroid Management interface, a complete overview of the cydroid's basic details and current technical specs are displayed on the right-hand side panel. The cydroid's past raid stats will also be recorded here, to be released. Although not yet released, it will assist players in their analysis of raids and subsequent strategy. For now, players can also quickly power and depower their cydroids from this panel. This is also where players will be able to sell their cydroids on the bazaar. Cydroid Slotting. To boost a cydroid, players can either select the Jewel Slotting button within the Cydroid Info panel, or select the Cydroid Boosts tab as shown. Slotting jewels to improve cydroids will involve experimentation and strategy, as each cydroid's boost requirements will differ depending on the location and what you want to achieve. Different jewels and jewel combinations will have different effects on a cydroid's raid specs, so the results box will be useful for players to test different jewels and jewel combinations in their cydroid slots. Note: only jewels with boosts relevant to cydroids will appear in the jewel inventory for cydroid slotting. To see all your jewels, visit the jewel inventory on the resources page or the asset overview in your player profile page. Here is a helpful list of all the jewels that can be slotted into a cydroid and their respective boost effects. Since the complete update to the jewel icons and inventory UI, players are also able to slot stacks of the same jewel kind into a cydroid, and the jewel with the best, highest boost effect from that stack will automatically be selected and slotted into the cydroid's empty slot. Helpful Q&A. 1. Does it cost money or jewels to slot my cydroids? A. Slotting cydroids works like slotting properties, mentars. The jewels are only effective while slotted into cydroids, and can be unslotted and returned to your jewel inventory. Slotting jewels does not cost any money or essence, and these jewels can be retrieved from the slots. However, unslotting can only be done when the jewel is not locked into a cydroid slot, which leads to the next question. 2. How does locking/unlocking work? A. Locking occurs automatically when a jewel is slotted into a cydroid, and that cydroid begins an action which utilizes the jewel's boost effect. When a jewel is locked, it means the cydroid is actively using the jewel, e.g. Cat's Eye Jewel is locked while it increases the maximum speed of a cydroid traveling to a raid. When a jewel is locked, it cannot be removed from the cydroid slot until the affected action is completed or ceased. A. Unlocking occurs automatically when the cydroid has completed the action it was undertaking, which was using the boost effects of the slotted jewel. When a jewel is unlocked from the cydroid slot, it may be unslotted from the cydroid. It is worth noting that if the jewel affects the cydroid's power cell, then the cydroid needs to be depowered in order for the jewel to be unlocked, and will not become active until the cydroid is powered again. 3. What happens when I buy a property with CDs and slotted jewels? A. As soon as you sell a property, all jewels slotted in cydroids tethered to that property will be unslotted. The jewels will return to the inventory of the original owner of the property. The buyer will then receive all the cydroids tethered to the property, but not the jewels that were slotted in them. This prevents players from potentially losing any jewels they forgot were slotted in their cydroids. 4. What the heck do the energy jewels do? 1. Pre-night. Energy concentration. Pre-night increases the power cell essence concentration level, PCL. Power cells can later be crafted with various default power concentration levels. The higher the power cell concentration level is, the more energy units and the more essence is required. However, Pre-night is able to increase the concentration level of a power cell without requiring the player to add additional essence to power the higher grade power cell. 1. Sunstone power efficiency. As opposed to Pre-night, which increases the concentration level, Sunstone increases the energy efficiency, which also lets players enjoy more output from their power cells. In a do more with less energy kind of fashion, it is similar to the Pre-night, which increases the energy units instead. But slotted together, they can be an interesting combination. Since Sunstone increases energy efficiency, it means that less energy units are required per activity whilst keeping the same total energy unit capacity. 1. When will cydroids get more slots? A. In the future, cydroids will enjoy various types of upgrades, including the prospecting upgrade. This upgrade will introduce dedicated slots for resources, and is scheduled to be the next type of jewel slots players will see on their cydroids. Thanks for watching, and if you found this information useful, please like the video and consider subbing to the channel.